So I actually met Kendall and Dustin for the first time in 2015 on the East Coast tour. The first time was Meadowlands State Fair in New Jersey. I was so nervous about meeting them, and Meadowlands had actually told them I'd come all the way from New Zealand. So when I walked in with 2 big gift bags for them, but from New Zealand, they were like, "So you're the New Zealand fan?" Straight away I felt so special, and I knew they appreciate all the love that us fans give all around the world, even countries they may not get to visit. The second time was in New York City, Webster Hall. After the show, I was telling Kendall that I'd fallen over on the way to catch the bus. Straight away he grabbed my hand and was like, "What did you do?" And he started feeling around the knuckles and the bones. And he said he just was checking to see if I'd broken anything, because he had broken his finger when he was younger. I don't know if he really did know what to look for, but just the genuine concern and sympathy he showed me was so fantastic, and it's always going to be one of my favourite memories, that just his concern. The third time was in Delaware, and Dustin had been wearing a necklace of mine that I'd given him the last couple of shows. I tried to get Kendall to wear it, but he wasn't going to. So when I went in, I went up to Dustin, I gave him this big hug, and I turned and looked at Kendall and I said, "Kendall, Dustin's now my favourite, not you." And Kendall just looked at me with a smug grin on his face and says, "Get over here and hug me." Just the fact that you can give these guys such a hard time, and they give it back to you, and they're not stuck up, is just so fantastic. The fourth time and final time was at the Philadelphia show. I'd had a bad day. Some fans were being really catty and bitchy, and I was close to tears, and I wanted to go home. I didn't want to be there. When I saw Kendall and Dustin, I was close to crying. So when I told them what was going on, they just pulled me into this big hug and said, "Don't worry about that." And it was at that point in time I made me realise that's why I was there. It wasn't for the cattiness, the bitchiness, and the fights and the squabbles. It was there to support them. And if they can show me that love that they'd shown me for being so nice, I have to show them the same love back. They are just the most amazing guys, and meeting them for the first time and coming so far, it was a trip well worth it, and I would gladly do it again in a heartbeat. Anybody who's listening who's never met them for the first time, it's truly an experience you won't forget.
My favorite memory of meeting Heffron Drive was the first time I met them at the New Jersey State Fair, and here's a little bit of it over here. And they wrote my soon-to-be tattoo, which is right there. And they're so sweet, and they care so much about their fans, and it was a great experience to meet them. And they also give the best hugs.
Hey, what's up, you guys? So today I'm going to be talking about my Heffron Drive concert / meet and greet experience, non-VIP. I will tell you about that. First off, I want to explain why I have different glasses. These are my new glasses. I really like them. If you do, make sure you give this a thumbs up, and just give this a thumbs up because you're happy for me, because I finally met Kendall and Dustin. So, starting with my entire day, my mom and I set out at 8 o'clock in the morning because it was going to take us 4 hours to get there, which it did. But we actually ended up getting there really early, so we're like, okay, we'll just wait. So we get inside, and the lady with the VIP passes thought we were VIP. So she hands us 2 VIP passes. I look at it, and I'm like, I didn't want to say anything because I was like, I deserve this. Hard work and dedication may have finally paid off. It didn't, technically. Yeah, it did in the end, but it didn't at first, because I was like, the guy looking at the ticket list who bought tickets saw that we didn't have VIP. I was about to say, you know what? Give me my VIP pass. I deserve this. I have worked hard for this pass. Leave me be. Let me have my VIP pass. I was about to go all diva on it, but I held it in. I didn't want to get kicked out because it was my first Heffron Drive concert, and I'm like, don't get kicked out, Amber. Just calm yourself. You'll get it. I get 2 X's on my hands, and my mom gets a bracelet saying that she can get alcohol, but I can't. We waited inside for about 10 minutes, I think, and I was gonna go ahead to the bus because I knew that for a fact the bus was running, so I thought they were in the bus. Turns out I was very calm, and I'm glad my mom stopped me. She said, "No, you don't want to do that." I said, "Why?" I was very confused. I was like, is she stopping me from meeting my future husband? But whatever. She points. And who do I see walking across the lobby? None other than Kendall and Dustin. Plus security, of course. I thought to myself, do I get up and just jump up and give him a giant hug and then run back? Or do I just sit there? What do I do? Because Kendall Schmidt is 5 feet from me. I have to do something. So basically, I went like this. And he smiles and waves back at me. With his dimples, I might add. Oh my god. I was not okay at that point. I asked him, how are you? And he says, good. How are you? And I was like, really good. And after I knew he was gone, I freaked out. My mom's like, you're beet red. I was like, I know. And what made it better is I was the only thing in there. Me and Kendall Schmidt had an intimate moment just by ourselves, and it was flawless. It was amazing. And it could not have gone better. Well, it could have, but whatever. I am in debt forever to the bartender during the VIP because he left the door open during the songs. My heart, I could not handle it. They sang Could You Be Home, and oh my god, those high notes are not okay in general, and acoustically, oh my god, he hit the high notes and I'm like, I was not okay at that point. Skipping past an hour of waiting, there's a door thing before you get into the venue. I waited there, talked to my mom for a split second, and then I turned back to see Kendall getting on the bus. I was like, okay, screw you, whatever, I don't love you anyway. There was a girl that he was talking to outside, and I told her I should have just run up and given him a hug. And she's like, oh no, you don't want to do that. I'm like, why? And she said that celebrities, when you meet them, you don't want to weird them out by doing that, because they'll think you're crazy. And I didn't want to seem like the crazy fangirl. I wanted to seem normal. I wanted to seem that I wasn't freaking out when in reality I was. Skipping past 2 more hours, I think, we finally get inside, and Kendall doesn't come on until the 3rd act. I'm like, whatever. By the way, Mike Thompson, he was awesome. I had so much fun with him. Skipping past the first 2 acts, Heffron Drive finally comes on. I was right in front of Dustin's keyboard. Like, no, that was not okay. Well, I'll do it in order of all the songs. It went Interlude, Art of Moving On, Happy Mistakes, Passing Time, Better Get to Movin', Could You Be Home, Had to Be Panama, One Track Mind, Everything Has Changed, Not Alone, Division of the Heart, That's What Makes You Mine, Quiet Please, Feels So Good, Nicotine, and Parallel. Obviously Parallel was going to be last because it's fabulous! When they finally come on, I freak out because they're right in front of me, and literally I was in the front. I don't know how I found a spot in front. It was awesome. During the concert, I got some interactions in between some of the songs. I told Dustin that I love his shirt, and he's like, thank you. And then I got a smile during That's What Makes You Mine. And then I got a high five during Parallel. Now, Kendall's interactions were awesome. This is what happened.
Everything I say! All of them? That's it! I'm just kidding. I wanted to niggas, don't you worry.
Yeah. Can we can we establish that he was looking at me the entire time during that conversation? I was not okay. This is what happened before That's What Makes You Mine. I will be forever in debt to Kendall for this.
Love you too. I love you, baby. I don't know why I said it like that.
Oh my god. No, I'm not okay with that. After the concert, I waited for my mom, and then we head out. Finally, I get to meet Dustin, and he said he went to take a shower, and I think not, because he was sweaty. Yeah, it was amazing. So this is how our conversation went down. Dustin had already signed my autograph book, like, That's awesome. Yes, he asked me my name, yeah. And he signed it. Not just his name, but his full name. While he's signing, Yep, I got happy mistakes done. While he was signing that, he asked me, so, how was it? And I said, amazing. My first Heffron Drive concert, a success. And he looks at me, and he's like, you're coming back, right? And I said, I give him this look. I was like, you think? And he smiles. He smiles and laughs. And then it was time for the picture, which is where not this phone, but my other phone, my idiot phone, decided to freeze and stop working. I was like, no, this cannot be happening. I thought I was having a nightmare. I'm like, no, this cannot happen right now. No, I was so worried it wasn't gonna work. But he's like, all right, why don't I come back? But I will come back. All in all, I got the picture, and this is how he looked. Can we just talk about how he has his arm around me and has his head on me? Dustin's my favorite of Heffron Drive, so yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I had to wait for like 10 minutes because Viva needs his beauty time. Kendall. Yeah, I'm calling you out, Kendall, which you probably won't see this, but I'm calling you out. I finally see him, and I'm like, oh my god, he is so gorgeous. Kendall's my favorite of BTR, and I could not handle it. I was literally shaking so bad. After he finally got up to me, I'm like, hi. He says, hi, come here, and puts his arms out, and I embraces him in the hug. And I'm like, I'm so glad I'm meeting you. And he asked me, so, how was it? And I said, amazing. He's like, good, glad you had fun. He signs this first. There it is, now you can see it. I gave my mom my album cover, because I had this out, I had this part out, and I handed it to her, and I handed my autograph book. He's like, anywhere in particular you want me to sign? And so I'm like I'm trying to flip through without ripping pages because I have a lot of autographs and trying to find where Dustin signed. Kendall's like, you tell me where, it's your book. And we just literally talk about that. No, that's not okay. He signed with his full name. I'm like, after he signed this, I said, oh, by the way, you're my favorite of BTR. He smiles and says, thank you. And then he proceeds to say, and I quote, you know, I'm my favorite of BTR too. I'm pretty biased. I just start laughing because it's like, well, yeah, you gotta love yourself. Then it was time for our picture. I asked him if I could kiss him on the cheek, and he's like, no. And I was like, oh, why not? And he said that everybody would ask for the same thing. I was like, all right. I agreed on just hugging him. Before I show you the picture, it felt like I was hugging him for a million years. So this is our picture. Can we talk about how, 1, he has his head on me, 2, he has his arm around me, and 3, he's pulling me closer. Like, that was not okay, but he was so sweet and so cute. I'm sorry it was actually kind of long, but I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Click subscribe if you haven't subscribed to me. If you haven't subscribed to me, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Oh, and by the way, check me out on Twitter and Facebook and all that, and I'll have the links in the description below. So, yeah. Alright, I love you guys. I will see you lovelies tomorrow. Bye!